Yo, boys, what we saying? What we saying, everyone? What we saying? What we saying? What we saying? Welcome to the stream. Everyone, let me know what we're looking at. We know what pair we're looking at. Some people saying EG, some people saying EUGU, flying. We're saying this phase, come on, boys, and we'll get started. Everyone, let me know what we're saying, man. Cool, let me get the chat on screen. What you saying, Sammy? You get the chat on screen a sec. Boys, everyone drop a like on my recent vid. Everyone drop a like on my recent vid if you want another vid today. We're uploading every other day now, man. Every other day I'm going to be uploading, so I know a lot of you might have been asking for videos. So boom, you're going to get some. You're going to get some. Let me turn this shit. Cool. Alright, cool. What are we saying, everyone? What are we saying? Let me load this TikTok up. You holding EU longs? We'll get into everything, boys. Let me know what mainly we're looking at. Longs or shorts as well. Don't just put EUG. Let me know what we're looking at. Longs, shorts, whatever it may be, boys. Let me know. What the fuck's this shit? Yeah, boys. Let me know. About to go live on the other account. Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright, cool. Alright, sweet. Let's see what everyone's saying then. Let's see what everyone's saying. Let's get this a bit. Cool. Cool. What are you saying, Andrew, Ryan? What are you saying? Oh yeah, Andrew, new man in here. The first one. I've never seen you first before, so big up to Andrew. Let me get this announcement sent in, actually. I haven't sent it for this. What are you saying? Oh, what the fuck? What you saying, Liam? V got what you saying, bro? Slappo, Dean, Stu, Daniel, what you saying? Trapping my dreams, what you saying? Dark, Josh, what you saying, bro? What you all saying? Just gonna get this TikTok link sent in. Who's seen my video that I put up yesterday? Cool. Sweet. Alright, cool. Yeah, Dark, what you saying? EG's taking Asia low. Anyone enter EU, got a limit set of 5 minutes, impossible unless EU retraces. What you saying, Slappo, Liam, 15-minute IFVG, EU long. Yeah, that's if we come down there. That's if we retrace a bit further. And we'll see if we do. I've got a slightly different idea of how to get in on that, so We will get into that. EU EG longs, nice, right? So we're seeing people pretty bullish on the euro this morning. Obviously, EG's been consolidating pretty heavily since that push. Obviously, whole of today, whole of yesterday, really just consolidating. Some movement up and down, but really just consolidating, boys. If you're wondering what pair it is, it does say in the bottom right there. Morning, Sammy. Morning, Jim. What you saying, boys? Morning, Ben Singleton. Guadance, what you saying, bro? KTN, did you get in this EU? Nah, bro. Not yet. Not in this one yet. Obviously, shout out if you see my video on CRT yet. Let me know, chat, if who's seen my video on CRT. Michael, what you saying, bro? What you saying, brother? Looking at EU, if EU retraces. Drink a bit of coffee. Cheers to you, boys. I don't know if you man have got a coffee, but cheers. Cheers. Let's have a good stream today, boys. Let's make some money. Let's learn some stuff. Let's just, in general, get better. Let's go. Looking at EU, if it retraces, it's not in a discount zone, so it's not optimal entry, but still a good entry. Yeah, that's right. I'll get into the EU entry, whereabouts I would be looking to get in, etc, etc. Looking at EU longs, yeah, bro. Good morning. What with the CRT, is it still valid on the smaller time frame? Yeah, so you want to use it on the daily and the weekly and the 4 hour. All the other time frames are going to be a bit, all the other lower than 4 hour, they're all going to be a bit unreliable, a bit hit and miss. Yeah, and Ryan just said that, to be fair. Wild Gone Bread, what you saying, Finker? Waiting for GJ Longs. I'll get into GJ in a minute, bro. Good morning, Hugh. What you saying, bro? Josh, long on EU, late to entry as it boomed. Yeah, to be fair, he wasn't really late to entry. There was just no tap in yet. We haven't tapped in. Bank holiday, bro. Come on. What you saying, bro? Took one of your trades yesterday. Got me plus 4%. Lovely, Michael, my boy. My absolute boy. I'm glad I could help, my bro. Everyone double tap the screen. Say man, yes, man, brr, man. What? What's good? Yeah, what you saying, Michael? EU pumping nicely. Trust me, bro. Just wanted to retap this daily true open first and foremost. DTO entry. I'm looking at the same thing. Yeah, bro. DTO entry. DTO entry. What you saying, Drift King? What you saying, Thanos? Ian J. What you saying, Nels? James? What you saying, boys? 2K trades. What you saying? Meant to say 1 hour and 30 min, not 3 min. Oh yeah. Morning, my boy. What you saying, Thanos? Lloyd, what you saying, bro? Drift King. My orders on EU long, 50% of the 15. Right, so it seems that a lot of people, boys, a lot of people have got longs from here. How many pips off is this? Only 7-8 pips, but one thing you got to realise is, cool, so you're wanting a 30 pip upside, 20 pip downside, another 25-30 pip upside. So you want quite a big movement still to come, really. 30 vid explains CRT, nice and simple. Appreciate that, bro. Can you explain how to use DTO for entry? Yeah, no worries, bro. I watched it. Big up, Dark XVP. Big up, bro. Imagine looking at GJ DTO for buyers. I'll have a look in a sec, bro. Waiting for EU to go lower to the 4 hour, then look. What's good? What you saying, knit bag? What's good? What you saying, T? EU 4 hour CRT at yesterday, 18, taken low. Yeah, so we did see this. Let me get onto this CRT. Sorry, boys. I'm live on YouTube as well, by the way, TikTok. What time does London session open for UK? For fired. London session, you want to start trading at 7 because that's when the European Central Bank opens. But it doesn't open till, obviously, the actual London doesn't open till 8. But you want to start trading the session at 7. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go on to the 4 hour while I'm a little bit. Are you there? So yeah, EU didn't massively tap into anything just yet. So wait, let me quickly get rid of this. This is obviously from my vid yesterday. EU obviously didn't really tap into much here. We are still waiting for buyers. I think most people can see that. EU, we're clearly in this trend of this, clearly in an uptrend, but we're just waiting for the perfect time to buy, because obviously you got a low and you got a high, so you got a leg of price like this. You want to, ideally, when you're buying, boys, you want to be buying at the bottom of these retracements. You don't want to be buying here or here or here, really. You want to be buying there, there, there. So we want to get in at the end of the retracement, ideally. Right now, what we're seeing 4-hour CRT on EU. If you have a look at the candle, see we're taking that low. We've got this high here. So let's go down to 15. You can see perfectly. That's pretty much bang on Asia range. Let's see if we've got any SMT. Actually, we don't have any SMT, do we? Yeah. That CRT total soup has the CRT total soup has to be a 10 AM candle. It don't, bro. It doesn't, bro. Trading US bank holiday. Have a day off. No days off for me, bro. No days off. Please exit the buy. Boy, do you man need to ask questions before you type? I can't lie. Just because I've got it drawn on a trading view chart doesn't mean I've taken the trade. And another thing for everyone who's saying bank holidays, boys, you don't want to be taking a day off on bank holidays. I say this all the time, and people can disagree with me in the comments if they want. You should watch every day play out, because yeah, cool. Obviously, it's not going to be an optimal day to catch trades because it is a bank holiday. For a start, it's London session, but second of all, and the main important point, you want to be like turning up to these markets every day so you can see on a day where there is a bank holiday, how does that affect the London distribution? Because then you can use it again in the future. Trust me, you've got to be turning up even on the days you don't trade. I literally do not trade Fridays, but I have watched the London session of every Friday for the last 3 years play out. You know what I mean? So I do hear you, bro, but in my opinion, you should always turn up to the market. It's easy to turn up, bro. Like, what else are we going to really be doing? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? No days off, literally, bro. Literally, man. Just realised. Let's see what people are saying. Can you look at GU? Yeah, no worries, Nels. Is it bank holiday today? Didn't see any news for it. If you didn't see any news for it, one of the problems on Forex Factor, if you filter by these events, just by red. So what I do, I filter it by just red news events, but also filter it by grey ones because they're bank holidays. So you see when you come up here to filter, this is how I set my my news. So you go to filter and only tick. So I only tick Euro, GBP, USD, and I only tick. I don't tick orange. I tick red and I tick this one because this one's bank holidays. Red and grey are the ones you want to tick. Click apply. And then boom, and then you've got everything there. And then you don't have any of the messy one. And it's very easy to see as well. You can look at Thursday and go, boom. We've got a load of, obviously, pound news at 12. And then we've got a USD bank holiday. A USD bank holiday. A bank holiday in America. Right? Let's get rid of this. Do you trade gold, bro? Nah, bro. You have turned up watching us watch the charts on a bank holiday. Yeah, literally, bro. Literally. Still London session volatility, banks aren't closed here. Yeah, very true, bro. Very true. EU looking banging, tapped into discount zone 5-minute FVG. Yeah, EU does look nice, man. It does look nice. I mean, I'll be real, I'm not really looking to place a trade today due to that bank holiday. But if we get all the way down to this discount, if we get all the way down to this inversion, then I'm going to go down onto the 1 minute and see if we have any price action and then consider getting in. Yeah, let's see how we do. Short to Asia low. No, I wouldn't be looking to short, bro. One thing you boys need to make sure is you're not getting induced by big candles. Just because you see this big bearish candle really don't mean shit. So don't let it fool you. So in terms of, yeah, I would use. get into GU as well. GU's obviously already taken the high, so GU... Oh, let me get rid of this. GU could potentially be looking for sell-offs again, but we do have the... no, the 4-hour CRT has been completed. What's interesting on GU is we have been trying to reject this. We have been trying to have CRT of this candle. This is the better candle, obviously, as we said. Okay, let me get rid of some of these drawings on there because there's kind of a lot on the chart. Obviously, we saw the CRT completed then, and then we got a sell-off, and then we've had the CRT of this again. So we could see a rally up. 4-hour even. Boys, double tap the screen. Let's get 1k likes in it. 1k likes in here, boys. If we get 1k likes in here, if we get an entry, I'll let you know my entry SL and TP, boys. I won't hide it. I mean, I'm not actually allowed to show it, but fuck it. If we get a K likes in here real quick, you man double tap the screen. Yeah, GU's had a more of a major trend shift as well. So GU's on a more, like if you look at GU, it's obviously broken that, and we're really rebalancing this leg as a whole. Whereas if you look at EU's still sort of moving in its 4-hour ranges, whereas GU's just in its broken all the 4-hour ranges and it's just in the daily now. So this is a daily range here to here. So GU's still part of that. It's probably like down here, but it's broken its 4-hour ranges, whereas EU hasn't. You can see here all the 4-hour lows, pretty safe. And GU, just quickly check. You can see them two broken. So yeah, GU's at a more of a major retracement. So yeah, you are sort of catching a falling knife a little bit more on GU. The way that candle's moved is pretty crazy, I can't lie. Yeah, boys, double tap the screen, man. Share the love of your boys, or your girl even, if your girl trades. Bit of a turn off, not gonna lie. Actually, is it, boys, answer that in the comments. Is it a turn off if your girl trades? Like, imagine your girl waking you up in the morning telling you there's a banging EG DTO short forming. Wake up, babe. Is that an ick or is that not? Yeah, I'm gonna be stand on the 1 minute now. We're at this imbalance because this is genuinely actually a decent period of imbalance. Let's quickly get rid of this as well because we know what we're aiming for. Really, we've got this right here. Let's get the DTO on. Let's get the daily trope on the chart. I actually don't know why it's not. Oh, it is. It's just not labelled. Yeah, it's not. Turn on for me. Turn on for me, not gonna lie. RT, mad. It's not. Wes, what do we think? You man need to elaborate on that. Are you against girls trading? Nah, man. Nah, I'm for girls trading. I just don't know if I could, being a trader myself, I don't know if I could, like, wake up next to someone who's also trading. It'd do your nutting, man. It would do your head in, I feel like. It would mess with your head. And imagine you're sitting at the dinner table, yeah, as an alpha male, and you've got cooked on EU, but your birds have hit a winner, and you're sitting there at the dinner table with her. Do you not think that would just be so emasculating? But no, big up to all the girls that are trading now. One pip off EU entry. Oh, so yeah, I think a lot of people go in, bang off this inversion. Boys, I would wait, I'll be honest. I know people's entering off this inversion. I would personally wait for the 1 minute. We do tend to get these 1 minute reactions on here, so I won't worry too much. Let's check the DXY as well. The DXY has had that clear retest of the daily true open. That's sort of what I don't really like, and it's popping up. But again, we're in this period of imbalance, so we'll see how we do. Oh yeah, I'd be mad as hell. Trust me, bro. Can you imagine that? Oh mate, that would actually be hilarious. Boys, if you're wondering, my YouTube's there, by the way. You can watch me on YouTube. I got face cam on here as well, but if you want to see the full screen and whatnot. Boys, by the way, I am gonna be I've got a 30 series I've got cooking, but you man have got to let me know what you think. Basically, I'm gonna get my old man out to Dubai and fucking teach him how to trade. But it's not just that, innit? It's better than that, but it's gonna be hilarious if you man know. And GU shorts printing, lovely, bro. I mean, you're pretty much against the grain there. we're more looking for longs now. These areas have been mitigated, but I mean, yeah, we have filled this imbalance here. Are using prop firms? Yeah, bro, I'm multiple six-figure funded, have been for years. I am now affiliated with Alpha Capital Group, so if you do want to get an account with ACG, boys, I've got a code there and get you 15% off. So if you are considering getting an account, boys, you might as well bang that code in and get yourself a nice little % off. Who don't like saving money, eh? Alpha Capital Group, best prop firm in the UK, in my opinion. Well, not even my opinion, is it? Best prop firm in the UK. Coming up there for the best in the world. They're knocking on FTMO's door, I'm not going to lie, boys. But yeah, if you want to get a nice discount from there, then that's where you want to go. Everyone double tap the screen. Boys, let's push this live out. Let's get 100 man in this live. If you man don't know, before I moved over to TikTok, I mean YouTube, I used to cook this fucking TikTok stuff, man. I used to have like 500 views in a live, but obviously I switched over to YouTube because I can provide a bit more value. Nice movement. Look at the 1 minute. We see that imbalance starting to form. Nice. Let me get rid of the fucking drawing and draw it like this. It's exactly what you'd really want to see. So bomb. So yeah, boys, double tap the screen, share the live up, man. It's going to be an active live today, trust me. It's going to be active. Nice fill there. I'm drawing these as lines just so my chart don't get messy, boys. I don't want to. That's not my chart. Fuck me. Alright. Jesus. Okay then. It's a pretty fast move. Alright, we've got our order block here now. Sorry, our fair value gap. I have my stop loss at this low. That's what I'll be looking for. I know a lot of the a lot of people in my stream. Let me see what the YouTube stream, Sam. That's epic. She can be the breadwinner. Karan, you on that? Karan's on that, having a girlfriend who trades. Fair play. Each to their own. I'd be like take that. I'd be like take that like I taught you to, but I'm going back to sleep. Like I taught you to, but I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, trust me, bro. Real talk. Alright, this one's literally just tapped in, I believe. Unstable. They're telling me my live's unstable, boys. It's bank holiday in America. Why are you trading? Have you ever like? I know not everyone. I mean, some people do have shriveled up little balls, but some people these days still have big nuts, like a decent pair of nuts, so they don't really mind doing stuff like that. Too late, I'm in. Fair play, old Slappo. When a woman makes more than her man, kiss that relationship goodbye. Do you think? Yeah, no, I better agree with that. As soon as your woman doesn't respect you, it's curtains, which is fair enough. Like, you're not going to be with someone you don't respect, innit? Tapped into EU, fair play. DXY having a nice move down from the 5 min, nice. FTMO can suck a fat one. Didn't tap me in for EU. Oh, unlucky, bro. Where did you have your entry? Nah, just addicted to the charts. Yeah, man. All that. UK different breed. Come on, Cleary. Are you American, Cleary? You American? We have retaps on this DTO, so we want to actually close above it ideally. FTMO spreads sound horrendous. Yeah, they are, bro, but that's the thing, man. You got to take these things. ACG spreads are a lot better than FTMO, but you just got to firm it. They're the best payout, so it might just fall pull and fuck off. Well, should at least 9 AM sweet pie. Yeah, trust, bro. Trust KTM. I'm in a GU sell. Fair play, Nels. I don't blame you going against the grain. CRT on DXY as well. Nice. LMFAO. I'm in EU longs. Fair play, bro. Fair play. You in, Ryan? I have 2 entries on this. Nice. 50% of the 5 min inversion. Nice. Okay, 5 min inversion. Nice. Let's draw out this 5-minute inversion. Boys, let me know who's in. I'm not allowed to say on TikTok, Michael, bro. So you can go to my YouTube if you want to see a bit more detail, if I'm in, if I'm not, etc, etc. I do have a signals group as well if you're trying to get in. Gonna inverse this trade for the bands. Be right back. Generational hater Am comes in this live. He's like, why are you trading bank holidays? And then enters a trade just to pray on my downfall. Am is a generational hater. G, you sell. From Manny G, trying to get out the ghetto. To be fair, Manny ain't actually that bad. I'm a bit of an area snob, Stu always says. But Manny is probably the second best place in the second best city in the UK. So at least you're not from an absolute dive. I mean, we've got Stu in here who's from... No, I'm not going to bait out where Stu's from, even though it's pretty known. Nice movement on EU, yeah, trust me, bro. So long it is, trust me, bro. Manny is not the ghetto, bro. Yeah, Manny is calm. I'm not trading today, lad. You just said you're going to inverse me. Literally just said you're going to inverse me 1 message ago. Nice, bro. Sweet, El Slapo. Manny ain't bad. Pff, if only you knew. What do you mean, bro? Manny's quite nice, bro. I'm not saying it's not dangerous. Obviously, all cities are dangerous, but I'm saying in terms of the UK, can anyone really deny that Manny is the second nicest city? It's the only city with fucking hot. Okay. Oh, boys, they restricted me because they clocked me vaping, so I'm going to restart the live. I'm going to go off live and come back on live. Let me give you, man, 2 minutes to follow. I'm literally going to come off and on. So I got restricted because of smoking. That's bullshit. That's pure bullshit, guys. It's pure bullshit. Makes no sense. That's pure bull crap. It's pure and utter ball crap. DXY reacting nicely. Yeah, let's have a look at DXY. Okay, we're going to check GJ as well. Okay, nice. Really nice feel of that 15. Really nice feel. No, city is calm, just people who are dead if the candle clock. Yeah, boys, everyone drop a follow because I've got to restart the live, so I've been restricted, innit? So everyone drop a follow and I'm restarting the live. I'll give you, man, 30 seconds quickly, follow up. Obviously, majority of people would have got in here. So let's draw on you man's entry because I know I've got about 3-4 people in my chat who got in from here. Where have you boys got your stop loss, chat? Where have you guys got your stop loss? Let me know, YouTube, boys. Where have you boys got your stop loss? I believe most people would have entered off 50% of the inversion, so pretty similar entry. Just a bigger stop loss, I imagine. Wait, significantly bigger stop loss, really. And then just about a 2 to 1. Let me know your positions, or just send it into the Discord if not. Yeah, everyone follow, boys. I'm restarting now. I'll be back on live in a sec. Sweet. Well, that live was going well, man. I can't believe they restricted me for vaping. That is sad, bro. That is sad. No, I've got this little face cam on, innit? Oh shit, wait. Bro, when I go to share it, for some reason it opens up WhatsApp. I've got this little face cam on so you can see. Just gonna put a new link into the Discord, so. Alright, let's get everyone in here now. Again. Bear in mind I got restricted, bro. What are you saying, Cleary? Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. TikTok policies. Trust me, bro. At the low. Mate, I've just got bare hot all of a sudden. Right, Stu sent me his entry, so let's see. Boys, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, share the live. Let's get the numbers back up in here. We had a fair amount of man in here, bruv, but I got fucking banned for smoking a blem. Like, really, bro? Really, bro? You serious right now? You serious right now? That's a heavy SL. Yeah, it's quite a big SL. TP at Friday, 50%. Let's mark that point out. I don't know what. I always go to draw it on like our indicator doesn't have literally everything you could ever need. It's a nice 15-minute. If we can close like that in 2 minutes, that'll be good. You're real nice. We all saying, people. Double tap the screen. Let's get everyone back in it. EU is cooked. Wait, what? What do you mean cooked? It barely moved. Yeah, trust, bro. I was thinking, am I lagging? Am I lagging or something? Oh boy, do you know what's actually bare funny? I promise you, hear me out as well. Like, you would not expect this to be funny. I don't like the KSI and Will Smith new video, bro. It's actually jokes. I know it's two of the most unfunny people on planet Earth. Well, in the last 10 years. Both actually pretty funny, but in the last 10 years, two of the most unfunny, not even human beings on Earth, two of the most unfunny organisms on Earth in the last 10 years. But their recent videos actually jokes, bruv. It's bare funny. Try not to laugh, but all the clips are just absolutely hilarious. What you saying, Sesame, bro? We needed a mod in here. Let's go. What you saying, Cam? Appreciate the likes, bro. Anyone else in my TikTok live, let me know what we're saying. Bro, I don't know why these men joined. They should just join back. They should have joined back. The guy that said he wanted to inverse me, he of course left. We're struggling to break past this DTO. Right, oh shit, yeah, I was going to get up Stu's entry. I'm using this account only now, all socials aligned. Sweet, bro. Where's the guy saying EU bearish? You're lying, bro. Where's he gone? Where has he gone? I think we all know where he's gone. He's gone into hiding, mate. We need to actually close past this DTO. Will Smith doing the PK Humble dance at Baller League was actually quite funny. I ain't even seen that. Was he at Ballers League? Yeah. DXY 2 hours should move down. Yeah, trust me, bro. KTN, I do rate that, keeping a nice eye on the DXY. Can't lie, Kai say try not to laugh videos are his best. Yeah, trust me. Should close above DTO. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. We want this 15 minutes to close above, but it's looking like it's not going to. Well, few seconds off. Come on. Okay, we actually didn't close, but it's still a decent close on the 15 minute. If we get rid of everything, you can see we got a nice change of character there. Liquidity grab at that low. Breaker structure, fair value gap. Daily to open about there. So everything lining up for a decent little move, boys. All that you want is another baby. What was the reason for taking from the 15 minute and not the 5 minute? How did you know not to wait? I did wait, bro, but I waited for the 1 minute. So if you look, we filled this 15 minute here, and that was when I went down to the 1 minute. You can see as soon as we filled it, it was bro. The market made it simple today. I'll be honest. If you see, just after we filled the imbalance, I know I've just got rid of it, but just imagine we just filled that imbalance there. As soon as that happened, we got 1, 2, 3. When you have 3 candles like this, and there's a gap in the middle candle, this is called a fair value gap, and we expect price to fill it and then move up. So that's exactly what we did. If I get rid of this quickly, we've got this. So this is our higher time frame imbalance, which we filled. Then I'm waiting. I didn't get in straight away off that. That would have been a little bit like me guessing. I actually waited for, as I said, 1, 2, 3 candles to form to prove that the momentum's actually shifted. I don't just want to blindly get in like a bot. All right. I don't just want to blindly get in here like a bot. Because you're right, how would I have known? I wouldn't really have known. It would have been a bit of a gamble. So that's why we're doing it this way. It's running quite well now. It's a really nice 5 minute open. We actually do want to close decently above these recent wicks and that. These recent top wicks. We want to close above this. So let's hope we can make some significant movement on that. that she wants is another lady. I'm gone tomorrow. Moussa Dembele was a joke. Was he playing? Oh, no way Moussa Dembele was playing. Bro, this is the thing about Borders League. It's actually quite sick. Like Moussa Dembele playing, that is actually class. I do it every goal I score on a five-a-side now. Fuck me. Remind me to never go five-a-side with you. Got guys doing celebrations at five-a-side. Not gonna lie, if I went to five-a-side, scored a goal, done a celebration, I think I'd get banged to the face within 30 seconds. By someone on my own team as well. Where are you El Slapper? Are you, I feel like you're black, El Slapper. I don't know what it is. I just feel like you got that aura. Sort of like Sesame. Sesame, you're Jamaican, innit? I swear. I feel like you got that that seasoning, do you know what I'm saying? El Slappo, I had about 5 shots on target on Monday, all saved. My version of the PK. I thought it was going to be mine. I do the Richarlison pigeon, for fuck's sake. I'm a troll, I can't lie. Wow. Oh, mate, Stu, you would get absolutely... To be fair, Stu, do you not play in goal? Didn't you used to play in goal anyway? Word, I feel like Slappo's black big man thing. Trust me, bro. Seasoning. He is, bro. I trap... This guy as well has got the best name. Boy, there's this guy who goes in my TikTok, on my YouTube every day. It's called I trap in my dreams. And to be fair, I would call it out as cap, but the second I'm on live, he joins. So I feel like he's genuinely up all night just trapping in his dreams. And as soon as 8 o'clock hits, he switches to trading. He switches to the 9 to 5 route, which I rate. I trap in my dreams. If you do want to follow me on YouTube, boys, I've got loads. Are you break even? Nah, break even's for people that, I don't want to say the word, for cats. You don't really want to be going break even, boys. There's no point. If a trade's going to win, it's going to win. If a trade's going to lose, it's going to lose. There's not really much you can do to avoid it. Plus, think about it, right? Why do you even want to go break even at this point? Like, genuinely, why? Ask yourself, actually, why? Like, not just risk management, but like, why though? Like, what part of risk management? Why? What part of it makes you think I want to? Is it because you think it could reverse, or is it like? Is it based on price action, or is it based on the status of your account? Pretty much. I think it's personally bad practice, bad going forward, bad on your psychology to move your stop loss at break even. You sort of get into the warped mindset that you can lose a trade and not lose money, if that makes sense, which is just going to mess up your perception. This is not the case. It's really the best thing to lose the trade and lose money. Like your psychology, it keeps everything balanced and right. Same if you win a trade, you win money, right? There's no two ways about it. You don't want this middle ground where you've lost the trade but not lost money, and it's like, how do you even go forward from that? It's fear of losing what you've already gained. This is what I'm saying. Fair enough with this back, because I do hear you. We've got a big wick here. We filled this in back. Like, I can see why you'd want to short. We've got these 3 bearish candles, so we do look potentially like we could short, but if it's purely psychological, boys, then yeah, you shouldn't do it. EU buyers are y'all targeting Asia highs? Yeah, bro. Well, I'm targeting this 4-hour high, this 4-hour CRT. If anyone don't know what CRT is, let me know in the comments. I can explain it. I can explain that. Oh, there's another baby. I'm gone tomorrow. Never really used them myself. What's that, Josh? I didn't say. Oh, 1 minute FEG hit and miss. Yeah, bro. I've only recently been using them in these markets, Josh. If you remember what I've been saying a few streams back, explain please. CRT is OP. I'll be real. Yeah, trust me. Can you start trading with €50? Bro, I'll be honest. You can start trading with anything, but if you start trading with €50, you're not gonna make any money. But that's not the point, right? I'll be honest, bro, yeah? Whether you put in €50 at the start or €500, you're not going to make any money. You're going to make a bit, lose a bit, make a bit, lose a bit. You might make a bit overall, but it's still not going to be enough. because trading goes in percentages rather than looking for, because people scam you by saying pips, right, which is basically a scam. Rather than RR and percentages. So with how trading actually works is you're going to be making about 5% a month. So 5% of €50 is obviously £2.50. But the main reason you're trading now, as I said, and this will be true for your first 6 months, whether you put in 50 quid, 200 quid, £1, a grand, 2 grand, whatever it would be, as long as it's that sort of low sort of numbers, it's going to benefit your psychology. It's not going to change your life, but you're going to get used to logging on every morning, checking your account, putting a trade on, closing the account, looking at the money going up or down, and you're thinking, oh no, I want it to stay open, I don't want to lose. All these psychology is going to train your brain. And just by trading on that €50 account, you're going to have such a better psychology than someone that starts on a demo. So yeah, you're not going to make money off it, but as a psychological thing, yeah, bro, there's no reason why you can't get started. You shouldn't really let anyone tell you no as well, man. If you've only got 50 euros, that is what it is. You know what I mean? Just got stopped out on this trade, but got back in now. Nice, bro. Not really sure how you got stopped out on this, bro, but oh yeah, I'm assuming you yeah, nice. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Right, cool. Let's see what YouTube's saying. If I miss any comments, boys, just ask me again. Yeah, boys, psychology. If you want to know about psychology, let me... sorry, not psychology, CRT. Let me explain it. Cool, so... CRT, what is it? And it was used for this entry, boys. So this is CRT here, is what you're seeing. With this low, getting swept, and then this high as a target. So as soon as this low's swept, we're looking for it to play up into here. It's the easiest way to find daily bias by far. So, boys, go to my... let me explain it in a sec. Bear with me, boys. All that she wants is another thing. You trade fractals. Not really, bro, no. If you want good psychology, go on roulette, trust me. Just start on this trade. Is this EU? I'm in the exact same trade. It's cooking hard. Trust me, bro. Always cooking. Don't you worry. Always cooking. Luke, can you show the 8 hour on EU? Yeah, I do like that time frame. I'm glad someone else likes it. Again, we've got CRT on the 8 hour as well. We've got this low swept, so we should trade up into this high. Okay, this is all due to CRT. All you really need is literally 2 candles, boys, and your daily bias is all worked out for you. That's all you need. Do you know what I'm going to have to do, bro? I think I'm going to have to elevate the laptop still. I can feel it getting really hot. I can feel my laptop getting really hot. I am too. Sweet, lovely stuff. What does CRT mean? Cool, right. So, boys, go to my YouTube. I've put up a video on it yesterday. It is going to be the best trading video you watch all year, guaranteed, boys. It's just short and sweet. I keep my videos short. It's this one here. What is CRT for noobs, right? 15 hours ago. I'll show you it there. You find your daily bias in 3 candles, boys. How do you think everyone knew what to trade this morning? How do you think all the boys know what to do? Listen, El Slapper, Sesame, if you're in here, drop a link, bro. If not, that's my Instagram. My YouTube's the same as that, RichesFX. That's where I'm live as well, innit? So you can go over to my live. But after this live, boys, I do recommend you watching that. It's literally 6-7 minutes long. If you don't know what CRT is, boys, you're not going to survive in today's markets. I'll be real. You can't leave it till next year to find out what it means when all the retail lot understand. You gotta learn it early. You gotta be early to these things, man, and you're gonna get cooked. Boys, my Discord's there as well if you want to join my community. I've got probably the best community in the UK. Got 8,000 man in there, all active, no bots. It's a 30 Discord. Oh, is that Jamie? Oh, is it not? How far you reckon this goes? I reckon it goes to this 4-hour high, bro. You reckon CRT will get patched? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. It won't get patched. What it explains is that every candle's a range, like so, and all you got to do is look for example, if you have a candle here, this big candle has a high and it has a low. So when we take out the high, like this candle did, we take out the high, but then close back within the candle range. So if we took the high but then closed up here, we wouldn't care. But we took the high of this candle and closed back within the range. This tells us that we're going to reverse that candle range and trade to the low. So as soon as this candle prints, we know the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 4-hour candles, which is 24 hours, a whole day, we know we're going to be bearish. It's the best way to find daily bias, boys. But watch that video on it so you fully understand. Watch that vid. Just appreciate the follows. Good, because I spent too long learning this shit. Trust me. Sweat the old higher there too. So example, yeah. Trust me, bro. We even had a higher time frame CRT there, Cleary. We should go to this 4-hour high, as I said. We've got this CRT starting to form. We've got 30 minutes till the close, and then that'll be even more confirmed for us, and we should just have the next candle pushing us up. Okay, Wicks didn't really work, but should have a candle like that pushing us up. Kind of a heavy push down. How's GU doing? I know GU was sort of lining. Okay, nice. We took the high again, which is nice. EG, what's EG saying? Yeah, EG not saying much. We definitely picked the right pair to be trading this morning, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. Let's get 5k likes in here, boys. 5k likes in here. Let's get 5k likes in the chat, boys. 5k likes in the chat. Let me read the YouTube comments. Boys, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube and get in my Discord. I've got the best content about. The best If you can't trade the London session, you have found literally your godsend. Trust me. Or do you think... By the way, we have got a fair amount on my YouTube live. We've got about 150 man watching over there. All of these men found out about me through live trading the London session. Thought, shit, this guy actually knows his shit more than anyone else for London session. Let me just trust what he says. See if his strategies work. See if what he says makes sense. He does it all live at the end of the day, so he can't really cap. And boom, they realise what we do. It's pretty good. Literally an exact same trade. Lovely, bro. Lovely. Yeah, this is a strategy we trade every single day with our members, boys. Every single day. Every single day. Let me read these comments, boys, on YouTube. 2 secs. Everyone drop a like on the stream as well, man. As well, boys. 78 man in here. Well, not now, but okay, I'm not going to say it because people's going to click off the like. But after this vid, I beg you drop a like on that CRT video because I'm trying to push my YouTube out. And if we get like 50 likes on there, then it just does numbers in it. It gets way more numbers if you hit 50 likes. In my journal, I have like 80% B trades and the rest wins and losses. Yeah, that's crazy. You should work out what your results would have been if you would have just held them all, bro. I'll be real. But yeah, the best free content there, boys. Best free content. I've got my exact strategy on there. I've got case studies. This exact strategy here, it's called the Asia liquidity strategy. We have an Asia low. We wait for the Asia low to get swept, and then we wait for it to take the Asia high. It's what this green box is. Do you see? If you want this indicator that marks out this for you, marks out all the points you need, your Asia high, your Asia low, your New York high, your London session, your daily true open, your prior day high, your prior day low, whatever you need, prior week, 50% prior week low. This is our own indicator we made for our members, boys. It's called the Richesse indicator. So if you get in our Discord, just join the free chat, boys, and just ask for it, and we'll send that over to you for free, boys. Alright, someone belled me. Sorry, boys. Right, I'm getting backtracked on these comments. Shoot. Invest in one of them laptop stands. Yeah, no, that's what I'm gonna do, bro. I can feel it getting bare hot. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna pattern it now, to be fair, because I can just tell that's gonna be peak. Give me 2 secs, boys. 2 secs. 2 secs. Alright, boom. My setup. Alright, let me quickly turn the phase cam off for this. I'm gonna elevate the light. Actually, fuck it, I'll leave it on. It'd be funny if I fall over or something. Right, sweet. Now we shouldn't be lagging at all. Let me show you this DIY, boys. Come on. Elevated underside. Come on. What was your confirmation to enter? Because I entered a bit higher, bruv. 1 minute, bro. So we tapped into our 5 minute imbalance, 15 minute as well. But our 5 minute imbalance, perfectly there. Went on to the 1 minute to have a look if the momentum was there, if the momentum was flipping. You can see after we tapped in there, we had 1, 2, 3 candles, giving a fair value gap in the middle. So 50% of that was my entry, as it normally is. See, we tapped it once, tapped it again, and then rallied really nicely. All I can see on my YouTube chat is Stu saying I'm gonna shit on FTMO's doorstep, so I do want to sort of see what they're talking about. If I missed any of your comments, chat, just comment them again as well. Just like your YouTube vid, bro. I appreciate that, brother. Target the Asia range, and also we're gonna see shifting market, definitely bear rest of the week. Yeah, Seb, no idea how you got a crystal ball there, but I don't know how much you bought it for if you're selling them, but I am in the market for a crystal ball, so see it, this is EU, I enter with you, we are using the same strategy, G, let's go. If you're using the same strategy as me, get in a Discord, man, let's make money together. Let's get better at trading together, let's grow together. Clean entry, not gonna lie, appreciate that, bro. All caught on live, boys, just like everything I do is always live. I'm live on YouTube as well on my other pad, so yeah. Alright, let's see. Whoever said that about roulette is yeah, trust. Okay, let me quickly spam through these videos. We have a new video on YouTube on CRT. EG needs to chill. Cooking. So you think I should start letting my trades hit SL rather than BE? Yeah, bro. 100% Mario. Missed my GU entry by 2 pips. Oh, unlucky nip bag. Good CRT video yesterday. Appreciate that, Luke. Caught the same Asia trade. Lovely. What's your TP Asia highs? Yeah, bro. This is my 4-hour high. It's basically the Asia high. It's the top of this candle here rather than the Asia high. It's like a pips difference. So pretty much, yeah, the Asia high. 2 secs, boy. I'm reading the YouTube chat. Entered on GU as well. Nah, bro. Are you on GU? I should use the inverse 1 min. I don't really like the inverse 1 min too much. But the actual fair value gaps I like. The inversions I prefer on a 5 minute and a 15 minute because the closes are a little bit more significant. What's your Discord? It's just there, bro. Just type that into browser. I know it's kind of long, but Discord there. Or someone drop it in a comment if you can. What you saying, Jack Reeve? What you saying, Kurt? Clean trade, bro. Appreciate that, brother. Win or lose, you learn, my son. That's it, bro. I'm going to take a shit on FTO's doorstep. If you break your risk management, if your risk management is good, break even just makes you hungry constantly. Yeah, you put that well, to be fair. It does just make you hungry. You don't accept losses. Losses are part of this game. The best loser wins. And if you're never losing, how can you become the best loser? Like, honestly, when you get to, like, when you, man, become profitable, you realise, bro. You'll realise. The easiest part is making money. The hardest part is losing money. That's the hardest part, is to deal with your losses and deal with the psychology. So losing a trade is really not a bad thing as long as you're working on your psychology. I'm starving then. In the same trade, but TP at 1.0 highs. Wait, 1.00. Wait, what? Yeah, MH, them laptop stands. I literally bought one of them yesterday. I'm targeting 50% fair play, El Snapo. In my journal, I have like 80% BE. Oh yeah, I've read that already. Yeah, fuck BE. That's brazy. So EU is the right pair, even though EG looks weak. Yeah, bro, because the main dictating factor of EU and GU is the US dollar. So EU and GU, right? Really, EU can be as weak as it wants. If the dollar's weak as well, just as weak, then the pair's moving bullish. It depends on what the dollar's doing first and foremost, which is why if we look at the dollar right now, it's going to be pretty much the exact inverse of what we've been seeing. This is a nice move though. We did call that move off that fair value nicely. So yeah, we should really continue to break the lows. No reason we shouldn't. We broke this low here. So yeah, just got to hold that. You can see EG though, yeah, is getting weak. That's the reason we're having this pullback. It's because of EG. Because of the euro, but you can see we're still moving in that general direction. You trade just EU, GU, yeah, bro. EU, GU, sometimes EG. We've had 2 trades this week, both sent into the signals. One was a 4.5 hour win, and the other one was a 1 hour loss. So I'm 3.5% up this week, and so are the signal members. So yeah, that's pretty much how I trade, bro. I don't trade too much. I get in a good trade, and then obviously this one here, I didn't get in this one because it's a bank holiday, but we're doing it live so the members can capitalize if they want. Some of you boys, if you've been in this live from the start, you'll know this is no back testing, no nothing. Go back on the YouTube stream if you man don't believe me. Wait, depends on which market is cleaner, personal preference. Yeah, higher time frame and fundamentally euro is stronger. Fundamentally, yeah. Since we're in gold long. Oh, you're in gold long, I didn't even know. Yeah, that's smart to be fair, I'll try it. Trust it, I've improved so much by watching these lives. I appreciate that, Dean. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Dean. We're pushing, boys. We're pushing. Let's get 3K likes in here. Well done, team. We're pushing, boys. Best live on TikTok right now. Let's be real, boys. Who's doing a better live right now than us lot? Like, if you go on the viewers of another live, you lot are actually locked in right now. You lot are actually trying to learn, trying to benefit your life. I guarantee you the viewer of every other live on this app has probably got their hand down their pants, mate. So if you're here, just know you're on the right side of TikTok and you're probably going to make it. Think about how many people, how many lives do you reckon are going on? There's probably about 10,000 lives going on TikTok and there's probably a total of about 100, maybe 10 million live viewers, and you're of the 50 out of the 10 million that's not just watching brain rot and it's actually watching something that's going to benefit you in the long term. So you're going to make it. Can't join because of the verification. Just message me, bro, if you can't. My name's Louis on the Discord. We've got to have that verification because we don't want bots in there. All these other Discords you'll see, they've got bare members, but they're all bots. That's why we have that, so it's all real people. It's not going to spam up your thing. If I missed any comments on YouTube, boys, I beg you comment them again because I'm pretty far behind. I'm not going to lie. I missed the EU. If it comes back down to entry, should I re-enter, bro? I don't think we will, but yeah, man, why not? I'd more enter off the DTO. That's what we're most likely going to be re-tapping on, this DTO here. It's just where do you have your stop loss. It's actually made it better on for me to see some stuff for this thing elevated. How do you know to look for a buy market when it sells? Easy, bro. So we trade the Asia liquidity sweep. This is how we teach to trade. It's a very, very simple theory. So we have the Asia, see this green box? We have the Asia low and we have the Asia high. When the Asia low's taken, we're looking to buy up to the Asia high. When the Asia high is taken, we're looking to sell down to the Asia low. It's the most common thing that happens in London session. It happens at least once a day on all your pairs, at least. But I can show you yesterday a pair it happened to, do you know what I mean? I'll even, to be fair, it literally did happen yesterday, but it is one of the most common things we see. But obviously you can't just buy straight away when we take the low because we could just continue moving low and you're going to get cooked. So how do we actually know it's going to reverse? Well, this is where we wait for our confirmations, such as market structure shifts, which is basically a breaker structure. So say like this, where this leg's trading downwards, trending downwards, and then on the lower we have a breaker structure to the upside. So we're breaking lows, breaking lows, breaking lows. Then we have a change of character. That's a confirmation. Another confirmation is fair value gaps. So like we have here, you can see we got, after we took the low, we got 1, 2, 3 candles. In the middle, we have this big gap, which is a fair value gap, which shows a shift in momentum to the other direction. So boom, you could get in off that. That's our confirmation there. Or an IFVG, which is an inversion FVG. It's the same thing, but basically a bearish one that's been disrespected. So you can see this bearish fair value gap. Price should have came up into it like here and then sold off. It should have done, but it didn't. It actually went above it and disrespected it, closed above it. So you can use that as a flip zone to then get in. That's how we teach you trading the Discord, boys. So I guarantee you, if you get in a Discord, you're going to learn a fucking great strategy. Our strategy, different to everyone else, is just facts. Like, it's the best strategy. It's this. It's not, I'll wait for a liquidity point and wait for a change of character. It's not just some generalized stuff. It's trade these 3 hours of the day, these 3 pairs, wait for this one thing, and then wait for these 3 things, check it with these 2 things, and then get in your trade with the SL here, TP here every time, and your entry here every time. Very, very specific. Our mentorship's $49 if anyone does want to get in that with SFX. That's with a video on every... I've got about 100 videos in there, I'll be real. It's a video on everything. No matter what it is on trading you don't understand, there is a video on. Whether it be change of characters, quarterly theory, market structure, order blocks, fair value gaps, CRT, daily true open, psychology, trading plan, whatever it is. There's a video on everything with tests, so I make sure you actually know it and my traders are actually educated. And then I've got videos of my strategy. I've got about 40 case studies of my strategy, which is like a 20-minute video where I go back, break down why I got in, So you're going to know how to trade, you're going to know my strategy, and the icing on the cake, I'm live every day at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. with my members getting ready for the London session. All that for $49, boys. So very good. If you want to get in, Discord is there, boys. If we hit a like goal, if we hit 10k likes on this stream, I'll drop a discount code so you can get in for literally $20, which is like, what, £18? And that's everything I said. No different tiers, only one thing. As I said, all of them videos, over 100 educational videos, whatever you need, from the absolute basics to the most advanced stuff in the industry, as well as obviously the exact strategy and case studies on the strategy, and streaming every day, making sure you actually understand it. If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again, because my chat's moving kind of quick on YouTube and TikTok. So, Lou, you think you can aim for Asia, for a higher TP than Asia high? There's no need to, bro. I mean, maybe if you need to for RR, but this is a 4-to-1. I suppose you could potentially aim for this fair value gap here. I keep on got to move so I can see the thing. Yeah, I'd aim for maybe this fair value gap here. You could potentially aim for that. 35 pips is still not even loads anyway, so yeah, definitely a possibility, bro. But your first stop definitely does want to be this this Asia high, man. Look at this guy, Eclectica. You invested in Potmart? Nah, bro. Are they those little pot things? Isn't it a USD bank holiday today? Yeah, bro, it is. It is. So if you traded the New York session, boys, you're probably not gonna have a distribution. This is why we're actually seeing a decent movement in London for the first time in ages. Is because, as we said, there's no news during the New York session. There's no, well, obviously there's a session, but it's a bank holiday, which people don't deep this, boys. A bank holiday means the banks are closed. That's why it affects our market so much, because the banks are closed. But yeah, so if you're trading New York session, then today's not your day. Boys, do you think I enter EU if it comes to entries? I missed original entry. Yeah, bro, I mean, if you want to, then yeah, why not? I mean, we've got this daily draw open here. As I said, this would be what I'd be entering in on. I don't think we'll come all the way back to entry and move up as well. I think if we move back down to entry, we might want to take out this wick anyway, so. Damn. I was just scrolling and see you in the same trade. Lol, lovely, bro. Nice payout off this if we hit TP. Lovely. All the members eating, all the members getting paid out. Let's go. I'm at prior week 50%, but I'll consider prior day 50%. Fair play. Prior day 50% my 40p. El Slapo ain't no small spot after snow shoveling that cow. Oh, wait, what? I've just looked back at my, wait, what the fuck? I've just looked back at my FTMO and I have been entered. Need to go to the, oh yeah. Stu, you got some apologising to do, mate. Imagine how embarrassing that would be. You've actually like crashed out to that degree, you've shit on someone's doorstep and then just realised he was in the wrong. You got to go back there. Not only have you got to apologise for shitting on their doorstep, but now you've also got to shovel it up. Damn. Life of a trader. What are you saying, Seth? Yeah, Discord's there, boys, for anyone who wants to get in there. For the woman who said, look at this hater, boys. Look at this eclectic G. I just want to bring your attention to this absolute hater. This is how you know, boys, that the Matrix gets you down and defeated. All of us lot are pretty positive, right? We're all just trying to get on with it, trying to make money, trying to learn a bit, trying to improve our life. Look at this eclectic G. She's about 50. So I mean, why even whatever? But are you in a trade or just drawing a pretty box? Like, you want to chill out a bit? Do you actually want to chill out a bit? Like, do you go about your life being that rude to everyone? Not a hater, just curious, trying to work out what your strategy was. Yeah, but there's no need to be rude, is there? Like, do you know what I mean? Not a hater, just curious, trying to work out what your strategy was. Yeah, our strategy is Asia liquidity, so the main thing we're waiting for is this low to get swept, this green box, and then we're looking for this high to get taken. Obviously, you don't just want to buy straight away. That's why we wait for confirmations, such as our change your character, and our fair value gap. Are we stuck in a 9 to 5 forever, man? Let them be. Trust, bro. It's just negativity, unneeded for the morning. No need for negativity, man. There's no need for it. She's just mad she ain't got a pretty box anymore. Oh, that was probably the best joke so far in this live, and there has actually been some funny jokes. Cool, thanks for explaining scene. So yeah, nah, I do hear it, Eclectic. You do get bears on it, but everything I do, I just do it on live, man. I don't really, well, everything I do is for free. I do free live streams, I do free on YouTube. So if you want to learn a bit more about my strategy, then yeah, my YouTube's got a lot there. It's the same as my IG. I should probably change that text. IG/YouTube. There we go. Will this work for New York session 2? Not the same, bro. In my mentorship, I do have a video on how you can adjust it for the New York session. But the bread and butter is the Asia session. Reason being, boys, alright, let me do a question to the comments. Let's see who knows what they're talking about, who's on their shit, who's engaging their brain. Let me ask a question. I'm not gonna answer it to you, man, because you man will know it too easy. I've trained my YouTube viewers to know this shit. They know this shit, that's what I'm saying. Once you've done the live, subscribe on YouTube, because you'll realise how much knowledge they have just from watching me in the morning. What else are you gonna do in the morning, do you know what I mean? But anyway, what was the question? So yeah, would it work during the New York session? Why do you think that this works during the Asia session mainly, and not as much during the New York session? Why do you think that is? Put in the comments why. Put your why do you think it is. I will explain why. The stunning Roman art from a luxurious villa found on a London building site. We just steal their shit. You gotta rate the UK. Lou does premium vids in his Discord as well. Make sure to get in the mentorship. Not really too sure what you mean by premium vids. I mean, sure, I suppose. To be fair, actually, I'm just going to stop there. New continuation. Do you support animal activism? Depends what animals, to be fair. No, you know what, boys? I'll actually tell you something about animal activism, bruv. I conquered my fear of spiders, and now, bro, I feel way sorrier for bugs. Can't lie. Feel way sorrier for them. It's a very weird point to make, I know. Oh, boys, if you man saw, I've got to do a story time on this, innit, at one point. Bro, so I was in this gaff in Thailand, yeah? And the way a lot of the gaffs are, so you have a top bit, which is just the yard, and then the bottom bit's the bedroom, but you got to leave and walk around the pool to get to the bedroom, right? So obviously, I've spent the whole day in this top bit, and I haven't bothered to go to the bottom bit till I want to go sleep. I've gone downstairs, and bro, it's a banging room. It's banging, yeah. So I've gone down there. I've got a little zoot lit. Yeah, I'm laying in my bed. The room's banging. It's got like a big ensuite bathroom with like a cove, like a big cave. It's got everything. It's banging, yeah. Sitting there, laying on the bed, kicking back, aircon on. Do you know what I mean? I'm probably pissed from the night. I've just got home in my room. This is the first time, bear in mind. Kicking back. Boom. I look to my left. When I say, yeah, 3 feet away from me, the biggest spider I've seen in my life. The biggest spider I've seen in my life, yeah? Bro, like, honestly, and this is not me capping. I got a toilet roll here. Its whole body, yeah, was this mug. You know, like the top of this mug was its whole body. So now, think about it's run down from the top of the wardrobe to the bottom, right? So now it's on the floor staring at me about 5 foot away. I'm sitting there now thinking, I'm on the bed, but I'm petrified of spider. So I'm sitting there on the bed thinking, I can't go to sleep. I can't sleep with this thing here. I'm gonna have to do something with it. I have to engage, do you know what I mean? And obviously the last thing I wanted to do was to fucking go pick up or go fight with this spider. Big boy. And I'm sitting there, I was thinking, bro, like, I can't just ignore this. Like, this is not an ignorable spider. This is right here. It's in this room. I'm not gonna be able to sleep all night if this doesn't get dealt with. So, bro, you know in hotels where you get like, you get bare pillows. They give you about 1,000 pillows. So, bro, I've got every single pillow. I've aimed it up perfectly. Bro, I was literally shoes on, socks on, hoodie on, everything. I was bare scared of spiders on my bed, like standing on my bed like this. Like, I'm standing on my bed like this. like looking, like I'm like this, and it's on the floor. I'm looking like this. I was probably like this for about half hour, bruv, just talking it through in my head, bruv. I've got to do this thing. I've got to do this thing. I've got to do this thing. Yeah, Mexican standoff, bruv, literally. And yeah, I got all the pillows. Ling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pillows. Took me shoes off. Linged that. Linged the other shoe. Then just ran over to it and stamped out the pillows like there was a fire in my room, mate. But yeah, that was the story. And ever since then, bro, I've sort of like, I'm not really that scared of spiders anymore, to be fair, because I sort of had to confront it. You know, when it's one of them ones, it's like, there's no avoiding this. I've got to engage it. I can't let this be. I have to do something. So yeah, do I support animal rights? Yeah, I do. Other than that time where I didn't, because that was me. The spider was a sacrificial lamb in the situation. Up 5 bills on this trade right now. Lovely, bro. Love to hear it. Love to hear it, brother. Just sub to the YouTube. Your jokes, bro. Look forward to winning together. Appreciate that, my boy. Big up to you, Fletch. Big up to you. Yeah, just broke this high. We're running nicely now, boys. Bro left me living in a room with a huntsman spider. Oh, bro, to be fair, that was even worse, bro. When Artan stayed at our gaff, this is a different gaff. Oh, mate, it was peak. You can actually watch my YouTube for that. We had to call someone. So we called the maid. It was like, I'll be honest, this spider, our white selves ain't getting this. This is a big boy. And then we called the maid. The maid was like, oh, it's mine. I killed the spider. I killed the baby one, and the big one was still there. And the maid was like, nah, I'm cooked. Called the other maid, not even the other maid, just called 2 bears. 2 bears just came, jumped off a bike. One of them had chopsticks, jabbed it with a chopstick, and the other one just pinched it with his bare hands, walked off. That's all on my YouTube. If you watch my day in the life, that's at the end of my YouTube, bro. That was crazy, but yeah. And then we see another one, but yeah, I think Artan was sleeping with, and the spider was like, you know them villas, you get a massive roof, the ceiling is probably like a 20-foot thing. So he could see the spider like above him, but 20 feet above, and he just had to sleep staring at it, bro. Nothing he could do. It was too peak. He wanted some of that good smelling zoot. Trust me, bro. Trust me, Lloyd. You know that. Guy was in a cell. How do you feel? Yeah, trust me. The guy who said I'm going to invert you for a laugh. How funny did that become? Are you laughing? Was it a laugh? Yeah. Was it a laugh? When you next going on holiday, Lou? I'll be right. I'm going to Dubai to kick the puff. It's been long awaited. I'm going to Dubai to kick the puff very soon. I'm going to do some 30 stuff out there. 30 stuff. Yeah, if I missed any comments, boys, just comment them again. My TP's at the 4-hour high, bro. 4-hour high. I can't say the exact level on here, but you can sort of see from my chart anyway. This is the 5-minute time frame. This is the 4-hour CRT to completion there. Alright. Lou, he's pretty fond of beavers. Wow, Stu. Trying to get some new people, bro. Just go along with it. Anyone know if Lou has an OF? Soon to drop. Soon to drop. If these markets continue for much longer. I'm joking. To be fair, we've turned it around in the last few weeks, boys. I'm not gonna lie, we've cooked this week. Stu had an absolute beautiful trade for the signals. We've had this absolute beauty. We had another beauty yesterday. Banger, bro. Appreciate that, my bro. Copper, appreciate that, bro. Check out your Discord. Yeah, boys, me Discord's there. Everyone get in the Discord. If you rate my content, I'm live every single day. And I give my strategy out for free. You can check my shit on YouTube. Got my YouTube, innit? Yeah, I rap. I'm not a rapper, bruv. You want to get at me? Want to get at me on some crud? Are you serious? Been crudding since I was a little fucking youth, and I'm a big stinking man. Spiders are chill, man. They take out all the flies. Yeah, bro. Bro, they're actually calm. Like the things that get the most hate are actually the best. Like spiders and bees. They're the most annoying things, but they're actually the most helpful, low-key. Artan, sounds like you need to man up, mate. To be fair, Slapper, if you sort, bro, like, now I'd sort of be calm with it, but back then, I'll be honest, I would be up all night. Stuff like that used to absolutely petrify me. Absolutely petrify me. Yo, Lou, okay, what is this with this false rumour that I'm doing OF all of a sudden, boys? Alright? I'm not on OF yet. GG's to all that held through, going through crazy consolidation, so good. GG's to all that held through the consolidation psychology going crazy. Trust me, boys. That's what you do. No stop loss at break even needed. No partials needed. Just hold for gold. The problem with the spiders in El Slapo's area is they have flick knives. Yeah, trust me, bruv. Trust me. Oh, bruv. Stu's on form today, I can't lie. What have I came back to? Lose scared of spiders. Bro, I can't lie. Not anymore. I beat the fear. I beat the fear. I confronted them and I beat it. Called the DTO dicks. Wide drop. Yeah, lovely. Look at this DTO, boys. This is what I'm saying. If you get in my mentorship or even just watch my YouTube, the things I'll tell you is the 3 points that matter on the Asia session is the Asia high. You get off this fucking thing. The Asia high, which is here. The Asia low. Reason for that is because we like to see the high get taken and then trade down into the low. It's the first thing that happened to the T. Second thing we say is this daily trope and this line you see here, starting there, this line, this is our premium and discount. So the best sells are above and the best buyers are below. We see where the best buyers were. If we draw out this line, only really one buyer that was somewhat decent, which was here. You can see it was just below. Good sell was above. Sell was above. And even this here that someone just pointed out on YouTube is you can see we just retested onto that DTO just before we then moved down again. So listen, if you're not using the Asia high, Asia low and the daily trope and boys, you're missing a huge trick. Huge trick. How many pips are we off TP on this? Are you funded, bro? Yeah, brother. Yeah, man, I'm teaching people how to get funded. I'm not gonna lie, I've probably got people, I don't know how much money's worth of payouts, but he's I'm Stuart, the Spider Slider house. I wear a cape and everything. Yeah, I bet, to be fair. You got so many girls. Puss boy is scared of Puss boy is scared of spider. Spidros. To be fair though, bruv, you're like one of these probably northerners or like country boys who's not scared of spiders, but they're scared of like buses or something. Like you get all worked up when there's 3 buses. Like, oh my fucking god, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh my god, bro, it's not like my area where there's 1 bus every 3 hours, so it goes to 2 different stops and that's it. Do you know what I mean? People get to the city, they're like, fuck, why is there so many people? Why is there so many people? But if it's a spider, bomb. You know what I mean? Swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. We're going Bali for a couple of months. Oh, active. I've never been Bali. I see the Graft Kings are there, so I don't really want to go there. If you don't know who the Graft Kings are, let me show you quickly. I know some of you men on TikTok probably know the Graft Kings. Let me just Google a picture of them. Basically, their friendship group formed when they met at a beach club. No, when they met in Turkey after all getting a hair transplant. So if that don't sum up the general podcast. Yeah, these bres, bro. These bres. I'll be real, they're actually like, they're not bad people, innit? But they're just like the dullest fucking people. Like IKEA flat pack people, literally, bro. Like, you go in their area. I'm not even going their area, go in their new build housing estate. And you can find 50 people exactly like them, probably with the same names as well. GU long 5.2 RRTP, lovely, bro. Boys, if you did get in these longs, send your profits into the profit section of the Discord. Let's see who's eating today. Check profits in Discord, Lou. No worries, Ryan. I'm gonna go check it now. Would you hold longer to the 1 hour close is solid? Yeah, to the 1 hour close is solid. Yeah, that is a really nice 1 hour close. As I said, you can hold it higher into this fair value gap if you want. But boys, we have a target, we set the target. You wouldn't move your stop loss a little bit lower, would you? So why are you going to move your stop loss a little bit higher? Do you think it's different just because you're in profit? Just because you're in profit, you're Superman, you can't lose. It's the same as moving your stop loss, boys. You're just getting enticed. You think because you're in the trade, it's going to do really well. It's going to go higher, higher, higher. Just take what you take, man. I ain't going Bali anytime soon with that erupting volcano. I didn't even know about that. I would go Bali. I don't really know anyone that's gone there and said it's bad. I don't know anyone that's gone there, to be fair. Like, I know of people that have gone there, but none of my pals or anything. All my pals have just gone to Thailand. Artam was lurking till he heard the spider story. Yeah, trust. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that's why I told it. Cheers, Slapo. Dad in Dubai OF edition. Jesus. Lol, Stoob is that guy, bro. Trust me. Anyone holding to Asia high? Yeah, I think a lot of people are, bro. By the way, if I missed any comments, just put them in again. Facts, tell them again. It's about mentality. Trust me, bro. You know that. You know that. All about mentality, my bro. This is the first time I've seen someone hit TP on live, bro. You need to get used to it, my guy. If you've hit the follow button, get used to it. And by the way, boys, if you're wondering, I'm live on YouTube as well. I'm about to elevate my laptop because it's so hot in the UK right now. So I've got a little DIY setup to keep it nice and cool and not lagging. So don't tell me, YouTube, that I don't, you know what I mean? I listened to your feedback, your rather harsh feedback, I must say, yesterday. Fuck me, I had a bit of lag and everyone in the comments was like, fucking hell, make all this money off trading, but you can't afford a fucking decent bit of Wi-Fi, you clown. Yeah, I listened to your advice, boys, and here we are. I'm going Turkey, fair play, Dean. What are you getting done? Then man gotta be... I can't say that on TikTok, El Slappo. Have you other setups? What do you mean, bro? Oh, are there any more setups? Let me know what other page you want me to look at, bro, and I can have a look. Appreciate the gift, bro. Appreciate the gift. I'm going Bali in 6 weeks. Lovely, Dylan. Yeah, you should. If there's Artan's out there, when you're out there, you should link up with him, bro. If you want time to talk about trading too while you're there. To be fair, I'm sure there's loads of traders in Bali anyway. I'm sure you two will both just fucking bump into them. Bali belly ain't no joke. I've heard of Delhi belly, but Bali belly, is that bad, yeah? Is Bali belly bad? Gold. What's everyone saying on gold? What are people looking like on gold? I'd personally be waiting. Again, look at this daily tropen, boys. Look where this daily tropen's sitting. It's premium and discounts. And as I said, all the best sells will be above, all the best buyers will be below. So if we're getting in on gold, we want to wait. We've got to wait. I would wait till this order block's tapped. See, it's bang in line with this daily tropen. So I'd wait for one more little move up, one more sweep of these highs. One more sweep of these highs, and then I'll be looking to get in. So yeah, shorts on gold, but not right now. We want this last little move up, and then we're going to come down. Similarly to what we was waiting for in EU, really, just the opposite direction. So EU, obviously we didn't just get in straight here. We didn't just get in straight here. We waited for price to come back down to our level, and then we got in. So similar thing. How many pips are we off TP now? Oh, fuck me, it's bare hard for me to see. Literally 3 pips off, boys. 3.5 pips. We're a 3.5 off. We are literally a 3.5 off. We're literally a 3.5 off. Bro, please, I need a mentor. I'm from Nigeria. Get in my Discord, bro. Discord's there. I've got loads of free stuff on my YouTube as well if you want to search me up, bro. I've closed my EU trade now. Hit my TP 2. I've closed my EU trade now. Hit my TP 2RR. GG's, boys. Have a blessed day. Lovely BH. W's for you, bro. Just didn't you? Wait, what did I say? I can't remember what I said. What were you saying about Asia session being the best session for this strategy? Why is it better than New York? Oh yeah, I forgot to answer that. Why does this strategy work during the Asia session? Because each session has its own goal. So a little bit of knowledge for you here on TikTok as well. I think YouTube probably know this, but so the Asia session typically accumulates, which means it moves sideways and generates liquidity. London session typically manipulates. So the goal of London session is to stop out these Asian session traders. So it's going to take out the high and then take out the low, if you did. And then the goal of New York, so obviously London's manipulation. The goal of New York is the big move of the day. As you know, New York has the big move. We have liquidity. Sorry, we have news most days. So yeah, New York has the best move. So the reason it works better is because Asia accumulates, London manipulates, and New York session distributes. So yeah, New York session sometimes going to take out the low to have that nice move. But if we look at London session, how the London session moves, its whole job is to manipulate this range here, which makes it so common that we're going to take out the low and trade up into the high. Right, you can see here, take out the high and then trade down into the low. That move is so common because it is literally the goal of the London session is to manipulate. It's not to have the big move. You'll see it all the time. Like the London session will move up, and then the overall move of the day will be down. Like, why is that? You know what I mean? What is the logic behind that? Having a little bit of drawdown. Not drawdown, but 1 to 2 away keeps the bailiffs away. Trust me, Stu. Keeps that TV on the wall. DXY struggling to get past MWOG. Let me move this down a little bit. Someone say 3-5. I'm billing it. Well, any excuse to bill it. Any excuse to bill it. How did you learn trading TJR? No, you need to respect me. Respect me about TJR. I was profitable when TJR come out, bro. I had my own office in Canary Wharf, bro. In the best building in Canary Wharf. When TJR come out. I'm not like these bras, boys, trust me. I learned from people who don't even mentor anymore. They got a hedge fund, but I know the people personally. And then the rest of it was really just self-taught. It's YouTube, the rest of it. Close, bro. Yeah, but you can't just have a little bit of drawdown and close, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you're never going to win a trade. You had a bit of drawdown there. If you would have closed there, you would have got out for 1 RR rather than being nearly 4.5 R up. DXY struggling to get past. Yeah, let's actually... We just tapped into this order block, but it's not too much of a big deal. I think we should still come into our Asia low. I'm just seeing a bit of movement up off it, but as you can see, it's not really that. It's not great of an order block. We should just eat past it. It's moving up a little bit, but nothing really. Remember, in order to have a change of character, we've got to break this high all the way up here anyway, which we're not going to do. Probably more likely we move down. So I wouldn't stress out too much about that, about spamming close. Like, just chill your beans. Who's telling you to close? Donny's panicking. Yeah, trust. Panicking, bruv. NWOG is probably my favourite trading term. And why might that be, Dylan? My 1 to 2 is above Asia high. Still smart to hold EU. I would just close at the higher, bro, or hold into this fair value gap. If you want that 2 to 1, then yeah, you can hold into this fair value gap to like 50% if you need. And how long did it take you to get profitable? About 1.5 years, bro. How much you up, G? Right now only 3R, but at the top we was nearly 4. Let's see the profit section of the Discord. I can't really talk too much because it's TikTok. Well, I've listened to Stu's advice from the Discord and not moved stop loss to BE, and damn, mentally I've been so chilled. Yeah, bro. That's the first day of the rest of your life, man. Never do that again. There's no need to put your stop loss at break even, man. No need. If the trade's going to lose, it's going to lose. Who cares if the trade loses? Who cares? You think you're able to ever like avoid losses forever? You can't. You're going to have to get used to them sooner or later. You know what I mean? Who actually cares if you lose a trade? It's not the end of the world at all, boys. It's calm. Let's see the profit section. See some profits of the boyos. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like this. Alright, nice. Let's see what we got. Ryan. Lovely, Ryan. Can see there. Payout on his funded. Trade lockup. 3K made. Lovely. David, lovely, bro. Send your chart in if you can. Send your profit in if you can, bro. Let's see how much we made people in total today. That's already 3.5k on the counter. 3.5k on the counter. Let's see how much. Risk-free trade when it gets to a certain price. Trust me, bro. Josh ain't taking a word in. Wait. Mine's at BE. Yeah, trust. Josh is sticking to his guns. Fair play, mate. Fair play. Got a fair value gap down there. Should react off this fair value. Not liking this downside momentum. Yeah, it's not the best, bro, but remember, it's all inducement. Look at the downside momentum when we got into the trade. This one candle here, oh, the one that we actually got in on, moved down 6 pips in a 2-minute candle. The biggest one from this has only moved down 4. Alright, so this one was way bigger and we still got in a long and it still ran. So are we really that worried, even though we know it's in an upside? How old are you? I'm 58, bro. Re-entry. Yeah, you could potentially re-enter from here. Still think Asia High is a good target. Yeah, bro. We've only come into an order block, right? It's nothing crazy. We've got the CRT. We know we need to take. As I said, we've actually got the close now as well. So let me show you. Low's been taken. So we should trade back into the candle high. It's actually already there, isn't it? So we should trade up into this candle's high. That's all I'm really waiting for. Oh, bro, bit of draw back, but bit of, not draw down, but no, I'm not. I'm 23. Yeah, Ruben sells. We will see what happens, but gonna be a long season. All right. What's the maximum lot size on optimal? 30, bro. 30. Why the fuck's this here? What have I just done? Oh. Right, we're reacting off that 2-minute. Let's see if we continue to do so. I wanted Ange to come to the Blades. If you went up, he probably would have done. To be fair, you're not going to sack your manager after going up, but... could be a similar scenario with what happened at Chelsea and Tuchel behind closed door. Oh, yeah. Most points accumulated without going up, and the highest ever playoff semi-final win 6-0. I've always thought that manager sackings are harsh, but what happens at Sheffield United is a joke. Yeah, trust. Trust me. I mean, it's not even like it's a bigger challenge. He's back in the league. He's just cooked. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a bit unfair to sack him. Going to enter again if we respecting the 3-minute fair value gaps and gave a knife in golfing. BE on the first trade. Lovely, bro. Oh, nice. You've already scaled in and at BE. Fucking hell, we're scalping heavily. Scalping heavily. What are we saying on this one, boys? You think we're going to hit full TP? It's 10:15 now, so we're outside of the kill zone. I wouldn't recommend jumping in too many more trades at this point. Boys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump off TikTok now, only because if you stay on for too long, they tend to take you down in it. So everyone get in the Discord, but I'm going to stay on YouTube. So if you want to continue to watch the stream, boys, go over to my YouTube, Richess Effects. I'm there now. I'm going to stay on there. I just don't want to get taken off on here, innit? That's the only thing. I would stay on, but once you stay on past an hour and a half, they just boot you off for no reason, innit? So, yeah, man. That's my... Get in the Discord, boys. Make sure you... Okay. Get in the Discord, follow me on Insta, get in the YouTube. Sometimes my accounts do get taken down, which is why I say get in the Discord and YouTube. It's the best place to actually find me every day when I'm live. But I appreciate you all tuning in. Met some good people on this live, some good new members to the Discord. Make sure you join the community, boys. I'll see you in there. If you got in a trade today, put a little message in the chat. If you want to give me a message on Discord, you can. My name on Discord is Louis. You can message me. I do have signals and mentorships and one-to-ones. So yeah, send me a message if you're interested in any of them, or if you just want to talk about trading, got any questions, whatever. All in the Discord, boys. Links there. Take a screenshot now before I jump off, so you got all my contacts and you can get in there. And I'm just gonna be staying on YouTube anyway, so it's calm. Nice re-entry there though. But boys, everyone drop a follow now. Everyone follow me on Insta, YouTube, Discord. Everyone drop a screenshot, and I'm jumping off for here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I'm staying on YouTube though, because I obviously can't get taken down on there. Wi-Fi good today, bro. Yeah, trust me. Turns out it's his laptop thingy, not the internet. Yeah, bro, literally. Literally, I'm bare conscious I'm going to get taken down on there. I can just feel it happening. So yeah, boys, I'll see you on YouTube. Big up to you, man, tuning in. If you're going to leave now, fair play. I watch on YouTube. I've got a lot of videos on there as well. A lot of free content, so make sure you subscribe. Screenshot my socials so you're in. Appreciate you all tuning in, boys. Appreciate the likes, comments, shares, and follows. Great support on the live. Go on my repost as well. I reposted a video from my personal account, so follow my personal as well. But yeah, big up to you, man, and I'll catch you in the next stream or on the YouTube stream right now. Appreciate you, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love. That was actually a good live. I can't lie. That was actually decent. The people in there weren't even dickheads either. Normally you get a load of twats on there, but everyone on there was actually bare safe. Yeah, he told me yesterday, so I can't stop violating. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't my laptop overheating. That's why you're at an elevated height right now. It's still bare hot though. What I do is, whoa, it's actually really hot. I might actually start lagging soon, but I've got this fan. I've just been. Is that getting there? I'm in EU buys, Lou. Nice, bro. So are pretty much all of us, to be fair. Pretty much all of us. Need to invest in a PC, bro. Yeah, but B-roll, I travel quite a bit, man. So a PC's just long. I don't want to fucking sit in my room with a big old PC. Turn up. Why am I now skydiving? Yeah, moved it. Just had to cool it down. Oh, that is so hot. It's actually boiling hot. Let me move my back of my hand on it. Lou, do you think a PC or a laptop is better for trading? A laptop, bro, definitely, because you can move about. You don't need a PC, just buy a monitor. You really don't need a PC. We're literally just looking at trading view charts. That's all we're really doing. Bro, some people need to just pack rapping in, bro. If you've been rapping for 5 years, like, I'm not saying give up on your dreams and that, but consider employment. Is he baiting you with the yo's or something? Oh, what you saying, Stu? What's the pairs you trade? EU, GU, and EG, bro. I stick to the euro, the pound, and the US dollar. You can get a cheap, good PC, to be fair, for like £1,000. You don't need the best of the best. You're only looking at the chart. That's what I'm saying. But who's trying to pay £1,000 to look at the charts? Like, you can buy the best laptop in the game for £1,000. You may as well buy that. In my opinion, anyway. Each to their own, innit? Plus, a laptop you can carry around. You can, if you're in an Uber, you can go on it. If you're on the train, you can go on it. If you're in the car, you can go on it. If you're at a hotel, you can go on it. If you're on holiday, you can do it. Do you know what I mean? We're people that need to have our laptops with us on holiday. There's not really such thing as a day off for us. So, my pal's been broke about 20 years rapping. Yeah, bro, I remember you showing him to us in the office. Bare funny, bro. And he like, didn't he start with drum and bass type of music as well? Fucking hell, boys. Every time I go on a social media, I just regret it. 4 hour EU to hit 50% of trading leg. I'm lagging, I can tell. Yeah, boys, to be fair, I'm going to jump off because I can see myself lagging. And my thing's not cooling down. I've elevated it. We all pretty much know what we're looking for, though, right? We all pretty much know what we're looking for. Seriously considered. You see that thing on TikTok Shop, the extension for your laptop, which has like 3 screens. I ain't even seen that. Just pull that bad boy out of Costa, innit? Just boom. Massive setup. Transformer screen. Yeah, I know. It's because my laptop's hot, bro. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, boys, I'm going to jump off now. I do appreciate you watching. I do appreciate you tuning in, man. Big up to everyone who tuned in today. Hopefully you caught a banger. Listen, boys, watch this video. If you don't know what CRT is, everyone drop a like and drop a comment. Let's get 50 likes on this real quick before we jump off stream. Let's get 50 likes on this vid. You kind of buff. Let's get 50 likes on there, boys, and comment. Let's get 50 likes. But yeah, it's just 'cause I'm lagging, boys. It is out of the side of the kill zone now. Been on live for about 2 hours, so we're just chilling. Remember, boys, Alpha Capital Group for all of your funded accounts. Code RICHES. Let me know once you've used my code. I'll give you a little prize for that. If you want to get in the mentoring or signals, give me a message. As I said, this week in the signals, we are 4R up. So lovely week for the boys in the signals. And then obviously we've got this one here from on live, so it'll be even more. MH just sent in one yesterday. He's ordered. Yeah, I've got one. I've got one yesterday, MH. I ordered one. Appreciate the live as always. Have a good day, everyone. Appreciate that, El Slapo. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, man, I think we all know what we're looking for. So I appreciate you tuning in. My DMs are open. Boys, message me if you need. After I jump off this live, I'm replying to all my DMs, okay? So if you need anything, just give me a message, bro. I've got, as I said, mentorship signals and one-to-one coaching. Whichever one you need, just send me a message. Just message me the word mentoring, the word signals, or the words one-to-one coaching. Or the words, alright? Cool, bro. Definitely will be best friend. Cheers, people. Yeah, man, I'll get that in tomorrow. Well, it should be here tomorrow, to be fair. It's Amazon. But yeah, I'm lagging like shit. So anyway, boys, appreciate you tuning in. My dog tried to get my answers. He just ball rolled my LV trainers. Fucking hell. Oh, they're the drippy trainers as well. That is peak. But yeah, boys, appreciate you tuning in. Big ups to everyone. Thanks for the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Mace will be live for the New York session, and I'll be back live tomorrow. And I'll be active on Discord and YouTube. I'm recording another video today. So any ideas you have, put it in the comments of the CRT one, and I'll make that video. If you can, just after you jump off this, boys, just show your appreciation if you can by dropping a like on this vid. If we can hit 50k, well, 50k. If we can hit 50 likes on this vid, that'll be 30. But big up to everyone who tuned in. Appreciate you liking, and I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet.